SimLeague.com. PSL stream on Twitch, and you never find anything better than this. PSL stream on Twitch, where you never find anybody calling it quits. Time to start the process, the season approaches. Everybody about to light up their torches. All about the game, get your fame, go insane. PSL never gonna be the same. Get your player, get ready to show down. When the schedule's up, time to throw down. Fourth downs ain't the thing, we catching them. All the way, Hail Mary, we be planting them. 24/7 plays, leave them dazed. Build your career, get to see the better days. Be the rookie prospect or the best vet. Cross the line so divine, you the best bet. Show your love for the game, that'll never die. And you play online, get to stay inside. Get ready to go live, it's your time. Play a sim league, now time to go shine. PSL stream on Twitch, and you never find anything better than this. PSL stream on Twitch, where you never find anybody calling it quits. PSL stream on Twitch, and you never find anything better than this. PSL stream on Twitch, where you never find anybody calling it quits.
Good afternoon, PSL fans. Welcome to PSL Week 1 between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Los Angeles Rams, and we are about to go underway as the Jaguars get the football first. Into the end zone, and out comes quarterback Jalen Rose. Now, he has a decent season after last season. They went 0-5. Then they come back. But the question in everyone's mind, is Jalen going to come back with this team here? And most importantly, can this offense become alive after the comeback from season 1? So, we get 1st and 10, right at the 25-yard line.
Check my 47. Man, that's trash. That's trash. 36.
Rose is going for a screen, and this is go to number 88, which is Max Chapman. Only a gain of 9, and that's going to be 2nd and 1. And that's to Qantas Orbit. Ran, but it's going to be a 3rd and 1, or it's a 1st and 10. It is 1st and 10, and the tackle made by Xavier Cologne. It will be a it's going to be 1st and 10. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. And again, it is the Qantas Orbit, and tackle made by the Rams, and it's number 11, and that is Malcolm Ali. So, great tackle lost by Ali on the Rams side of the football. It is now going to be 2nd and 13 after a loss of 3 by Orbit.
Check, 47. Let's go, defense.
And here comes the Qantas Orbit again, and tackle made by number 58 on the Rams. And it is, again, Xavier Cologne. And your starting offense for the Jaguars, you have Cole Hewitt, wide receiver, Taquavius Orbit, running back, Jalen Rose, quarterback, Kato Nakwodika, tight end, Corey Gurley, the running back, Max Chapman, Randy Orbit, and that's everyone else. As Orbit is going to scramble on, and he got tackled right at the 48-yard line. That's going to be enough for a Jaguar first down. And yes, we're bringing to you live from London, England, because the Rams want to play in front of the British people. I have nothing against them, so that's a good choice of a place to play football week 1 for the PSL for the Rams. Not the Rams, Jacksonville Jaguars. So we bring 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line as Rose is going for a shotgun formation. Rose step back to the 40, and this is caught to number 84, Randy Orbit. But it is enough, a gain of 8. So this will be a 2nd and 2 right at the 45. Rose gets into Orbit and a great tackle from the behind. Number 58, Xavier Cologne. That is his 2nd tackle in the season, in this game. So Cologne has been I believe, a pickup on the draft, or I'm pretty sure he got drafted.
No, he was there last season.
Okay, thank you. 3rd and 5, right at the 47-yard line. As Rose looking for someone, and he did. It is Max Chapman again, and that's going to be at the 40 for a Jacksonville first down. Now, the Rams defense, the Rams defense are kind of struggling at their end after allowing Chapman and allowing Orbit to run like further yardage, and basically allowing Orbit to get the catch and run. So now 1st and 10 at the 40. As Rose is going for a shotgun formation again, and he is. He's going for the pass, and it's incomplete out of the hands of Randy Orbit. Now, on the Rams defense, we have Austin Yato, the defensive end, Benjamin Kay, linebacker, Carter Merciless, left end, Houston Merciless, the strong safety, Jonathan Green, newest pickup, linebacker, and then you got Levis Caesar, cornerback, Liam Boss, outside linebacker, Malcolm Ali, safety, Mojo Rising, cornerback, then Sawyer Stern, defensive tackle, and then Xavier Cologne, linebacker, and Xavier Hale, middle linebacker. As we saw, it's now 3rd and 10 for the Jacksonville Jaguars, right at the 40-yard line. And the first down marker will be spotted at the 30. As Rose is going for another pass, and it is a good catch. Max Chapman passes the 30, and he's headed to the 23-yard line. Enough for a Jacksonville first down. Total 54 yards. Two receptions for 24 yards for Chapman. A great start for for start week 1 of season 2 of the PSL. Now, it is 1st and 10, 23-yard line. Rams need to make a big play here on defense, or Jacksonville could make another good play on offense like this. DeQuavis Orbit passes to the 10-yard line, headed to the 7-yard line, and it's now 1st and goal for the mighty Jags. DeQuavis Orbit with a great run, and that really stuns the defense, who were really good at season 1. They were the Super Bowl runner-ups last season. And you see that, whoop! Not this time, Rising, because I'm not going to get tackled by you. Now it's first and goal at the 7-yard line by the Jags. To get the first score of the game. Rose gets it Orbit, but tackle made by the Rams, and this is on, if I can find his name. Yep, Malcolm Ali.
Yo, can we get some cheers in chat for Thomas on the call? Appreciate him so much as I'm getting packed. Definitely appreciate you calling this game. Such a great caller. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this game. I'm looking at it every now and then. Good job, you two.
Thank you very much. It's now second and goal as Rose step back for the pass in the end zone, and it's caught. Made by number, I think, 88 again. Nope, it's Dan. Nope, it is Orbit. It is one of the Orbits made the catch, and it's now enough for, and it's third and goal by the Jaguars. And it's third and goal. Rose find his receiver, and he did. It is number 47, and that's the rookie. Cannot pronounce his last name. Cato, the tight end, but not enough for the first down. So they will bring their rookie kicker, Pedro Luis, to get the field goal and to get for 3.
Cato actually dropped that. He got hit.
Oh, crud. Yep. All right, now here comes Pedro Luis for field goal, which is a chip shot, and it is good. It is now 3-0, and we will see how Rams offense going to get back from a long drive by the Jaguars. As we've seen here.
If you guys are new here to PSL, we are a CPU versus CPU Madden League. If you want to get in here, just hit us up in the chat and we'll send you the information to Discord, or check out our page, playersimleague.com. It's right at the bottom of your screen. Check us out and get in on the action.
Yeah, thank you for announcing that. So here comes the kick by Luis, and here comes the receipt that the receiver can make the run, and that is Troy Pressing, one of the best running backs. Oh, off he goes. I think he's going out the way. Troy Pressing.
Oh!
Touchdown, Los Angeles. Troy Pressing, his first career kick return touchdown on his second year to start season 2 of PSL.
We knew this was coming eventually. I didn't know it was going to be in this game, but we knew this was coming from Troy Preston.
Absolutely. I never seen this. Where did that momentum from Pressing come from? I never see him run a kickoff return touchdown in my life. And this is the first one here. All right. As we see kick, this is, remind you, this is kicker AJ Moon, number 90, and the PAT is good. What a start by the Los Angeles Rams. After waiting for a long drive by the Jags on their first possession, and the Rams say, nope, we're not going to be like the Jags. We're just going to keep the ball and run for a kickoff. What a kickoff return TD by what might be the best running backs in this league out of Pressing. As Jaquavis Orbit is waiting on the return. Moon with the kickoff with 3:46 remaining. Orbit passes the 10 to the 20. Tackle right at the 25-yard line, and out comes Jalen Rose again. After a field goal by Luis for a chip shot, so Rose, 4 out of 7, 37 yards, no touchdowns, no INTs so far. It's always been the running game at this point tonight.
Yeah, and Jalen can pass. I'm just surprised that they haven't really opened up that passing game yet. We've been seeing a lot from DeQuavis, so hopefully soon we'll start seeing some passing plays.
As Jalen Rose is running through the 15-yard line, as he is about to scramble, and he got speared by number 7 out of Los Angeles. That is Caesar, the rookie. And we get 2nd and 9 after a 1-yard rush by Rose. Rose is going for a pass. Struggling. And it is caught by Randy Orbit. And that's enough for a big first down. Headed to the Los Angeles territory at the 45.
Man, this game is living up to the hype, man. They are playing their butts off right now. And that was just a great read by Jalen and finding Orbit right in the middle of the defense. Just outstanding work. We're so used to seeing Jalen scramble a little bit, but he's there to remind us that he can throw too.
Indeed. I never seen that coming here. But great pass by Jalen Rose to Randy Orbit as a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line with 2:30 left in this game. As Rose gives it to DeQuavis Orbit, and Orbit is living to the height, tackled, and got tackled right at the 14-yard line. Enough for a first down past the red zone mark.
Man, I don't even know why this game is so exciting. I didn't know the rival between these two were going to be this good early on in the season for the first game. Both teams really showing off today.
I know, Super Bowl runner-ups, the team and the Jags, the team are climbing back at the PSL ladder. Rose gets it to Rose, that is the first carry of Gurley. First rush of the game for 10 yards and a tackle made by Benjamin Kay. So this is the first time we'll see Corey Gurley's name in this game. Now it's 2nd and inches right at the 4. Rose, as he's about to run, he got into the end zone. Jaguars get the 7 points. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The most likely, I thought it was supposed to be a pass, but Rose said, nope.
I mean, he had that great block by DeQuavis Orbit. You seen it right at the end of that play. If he didn't take his legs out from that play, then more than likely Jalen wouldn't have got in. But definitely a great block by DeQuavis Orbit.
Absolutely great block and great credit for this offense. Luis with the kick for the PAT, and they're ahead by 3. Now, is Troy Pressing going to do what he did from the first drive, which is almost 100-yard touchdown from the end zone to the other end zone, or we're going to see the first time for the season of Kluver Orbit? But we will see to believe, as Pedro Luis is going to set the ball on the tee for the kickoff after a touchdown by Jalen Rose. And there's the man we saw, his first ever kick return touchdown for PSL Season 2. Troy Pressing as Luis make the kickoff. And here comes Troy Pressing again. Pressing. This time he got tackled right at the 30-yard line. And this time, for real, we're about to see this man, Kluver Orbit, the quarterback of the Super Bowl runner-up, the Los Angeles Rams.
I was about to say, man, I don't know why Pedro kicking it to Pressing. I would have kicked it way deep, so he didn't have a chance to try to return that.
Yeah, I know for sure. All right, so we're going to get a excuse me, 1st and 10 for the Rams at the 30-yard line to start their drive. Orbit is going for shotgun formation. Gives it to Payne Cash. Yeah, that's Payne Cash. That's his first rush of the game for 6 yards. And a tackle made by Hayward. Now, last season, we haven't heard the name Payne Cash since Pressing was the name all this time here. So now, Payne Cash is going to be heard, followed by Pressing. 2nd and 4 at the 36-yard line. Orbit is going to get the fake burp. And he got sacked by Ashton Austin.
He's still holding on to that ball. We've seen him in preseason kind of struggled there too, holding on to the ball. Granted, Jaguars defense really stepped it up, really brought the pressure on him. He really just didn't have a chance.
No chance in hell, according to Vince McMahon, apparently. Now, offense for the Rams. You got Darren Kamara, wide receiver. Devin Anthony, wide receiver. Casey DeGree, tight end. Kanye Jones, wide receiver. Kluber Orbit, quarterback. Payne Cash, running back. Troy Pressing, running back. And that's all for that. As Orbit gives it, nope, it's a pass. It is caught. And that is Casey DeGree, the tight end, for the first down with 6 seconds to go in the first quarter. And it's 10-7 Jaguars. As we headed to 1st and 10, 6 seconds to go. Orbit going for a shotgun here, or they might give it, and nope. We reached the end of the first quarter. It is 10-7, Jacksonville at London, UK. As this game is sponsored by Dunkin' Donuts, not sponsored by Dunkin' Donuts. So yeah, America and PSL runs with Dunkin'. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line, as the Rams are might be going to give it to Troy Pressing. As they are given to Troy Pressing, it is a gain of only 3, and that's 2nd and 7. Second and 7 at the 47-yard line. As Orbit going for a shotgun. Orbit with a pass, and this time it is incomplete. Wide open here was Darren Kamara, the rookie, who got drafted to this team. And again, this is the first time we'll see the Jags defense to step forward. 3rd and 7. Orbit shotgun again. Orbit passes to Kamara again, and this time he got tackled here by Jacksonville's defense. That's Jessica Simpson, the one we saw here with the player we just saw here with I believe that used to play for Seattle and now stepping forward with Jacksonville. And it's now 4th and 3, and it's now the Rams are going for the punt, and there's the kick. And Chapman received it, and it's out, and he went out of bounds right at the 11-yard line. And here comes the Jags offense again, as DeQuavis Orbit did a good show in the first quarter, making great runs, making great plays, without a doubt. 1st and 10, right at their own 11-yard line to start the first drive in the second quarter. as Rose is going to set up. Man in motion. And that is Orbit. And that's only a gain of 1 yard and a tackle made by Benjamin K. Nope, never mind. It's tackle made by Xavier Cologne.
A special shout out to CSBA. This is our sister college basketball league. They're currently recruiting for their season 2. Come check them out here on collegesimbasketabllassociation.com.
Oh, interception!
As we just get an interception there from Malcolm Ali, one of the participants in CSBA. Right now they're starting their conference tournaments and their March Madness. So if you're into college basketball, go check them out. I'm about to post a link into the chat, and you guys go check out www.collegesimbasketabllassociation.com. Appreciate it.
Yeah, shout out to CSBA. It is a great basketball league. So they're currently on March Madness. So yeah, shout out to that league. Can't wait to see their games, as well as this one, of course. We get 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line after a bunk at the helmet and then INT made by Malcolm Ali. Now this is going to be for real this time. They're going to try to score. Orbit is going for play action, and it is caught by number 15, Kongi Jones. His first catch in season 2 of the the PSL League. Now, Kongi Jones was a good receiver when it comes to the Super Bowl wise against the Vikings last season, but yeah, Orbit with the pass, and it is caught, and it is Payne Cash. His first reception of the game, but only for 3 yards.
So we're starting to see Peyton Cash get a lot more involved this season on that offense for the Rams. He was kind of minute last season, but definitely getting him involved along with Troy Preston. As we see Troy Preston getting the carry and picking up the first down there. Only 2 rushes, but 16 yards tonight.
Yeah, Pressing is one of the most impressive running backs in the PSL, but Payne Cash, again, he will get more involved when the league regresses. But I have been taught with Payne Cash, a.k.a. the Trustful One, which I don't know why he changed his name into this, and he told me that the Rams will give me an opportunity to get more involved in this game, and hopefully this team could be better than what we have from the Super Bowl, as we get a touchdown by the Rams, which is run. I believe it was, I don't know who. Yeah, that's Pressing.
Man, a costly turnover from the Jaguars with that interception to put them in great field position, and Rams capitalized on it and taking the lead back over again.
Yeah, apparently. And the PAT by Luis is good. Not Luis, AJ Moon.
So we are in London for this first game, and then we're going to be traveling back to the States to watch the Raiders versus the Colts. So come back, stick around after this game for that. That's going to be another exciting one as 2 expansion teams take on each other and try to make a name for themselves.
Absolutely here with Thomas Rose as our quarterback. I cannot wait to see him in action. And also quarterback Kenny Batcham here. I cannot wait to see him in action as well for this game. That's later on today. As we get back to this game, Jacksonville gets the football after a costly turnover from hitting from the helmet, given to Malcolm Ali.
Hey, appreciate that sub, Wired. Appreciate the support to PSL. Again, that's the owner of CSBA. Like I said earlier, go check them out too. We're trying to get this simulation leagues hyped and out and about. So definitely go check him out in their league. Oh!
Fumble and recovered by the Los Angeles Rams. First fumble recovery by Xavier Cologne. Another turnover that causes them to get a...
Wait. I don't understand how they count that as a fumble. I don't understand. He didn't even catch it.
It is a backwards pass, so it's counted as a fumble.
Oh. Dang, that's messed up.
That cost them dearly here by the Jaguars, and now Los Angeles is gonna get the football again at the 32-yard line after a fumble recovery by Xavier Cologne, who apparently played well last season. As we get a 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line, Orbit gets it to Payne Cash, and that's only a gain of 2 or 3 yards. And that's going to be enough for 2nd and 8.
What a crazy turn of events for this Jaguars offense. Very disappointing for them. Luckily, they're only down by 4 with plenty of time left. They just definitely need to get a stop here. Maybe even just keep them to a field goal. So, definitely something that the Jaguars got to step up and make sure it happens.
Indeed here. As Orbit going to set on a shotgun formation. Almost that's a false start. That Orbit gets it to Connie Jones, and that's enough for a 1st down right at the 15, which is also, that's Connie Jones' number. So we get the 1st down at the 15-yard line, and they're about to set to score another touchdown or a field goal, which apparently that could really hurt the Jaguars a lot here after they cause a turnover there. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line as Orbit going to set up for a pass, and here comes the defense. There's a sack made by Jacksonville.
There you go, holding on to that football again, but great defense by the Jaguars. As we see here, everybody was covered. He had nowhere to go. Maybe to Jones on the slant, but probably by the time he read him, he probably would have thrown an interception.
Yeah, he would have thrown INT, but Jasper out of nowhere made the good sack, and it's now 2nd and 14 rather than the 19-yard line. As Orbit going for a shotgun formation, as he gives it to Payne Cash, and he is going nowhere after that one. Tackle made by Witherspoon. As we get 3rd and 14 to go, right at the 19-yard line. Orbit is going for a play action, and wide open. That is in the end zone. That is Devin Anthony. Touchdown Rams.
I gotta say, that was a beautiful play action rollout to Devin Anthony. Wide open on the streaks. Just exposes that secondary for the Jaguars, and just a beautiful throw, beautiful catch from the Rams. Putting them up by 10, pinning the point after 11.
Yeah, and A.J. Boone will go for a PAT, and this one is good. It is now 21-10. Again, Jacksonville, another costly turnover. That's the 2nd touchdown allowed after a turnover for the Jags. This is this game is not going what Jacksonville's going for this one here. If you're the coach of Jacksonville, you need to get your offense step up here. Make good plays and to get away from this good defense who come out after being a Super Bowl runner-up out of the Rams. And Moon with the kickoff. And this will go to DeQuavis Orbit to the 25, and he tackled right at the 27-yard line. As we're gonna look at for the third straight time in the second quarter, here comes Jalen Rose, but here comes Corey Gurley. We haven't seen his name here since the turnovers log. 1 rush for 10 yards. As we get a setup for 1st and 10, right at the 27-yard line with 4:25 remaining in the first half, which turned out to be a nightmare to the Jacksonville Jaguars. As Rose going for a shotgun here, as no, he give it to DeQuavis Orbit, and only a gain of 3. That's going to be enough for 2nd and 7. Now it's going to add a tackle. First tackle here by Stir. And it's now 2nd and 7, right at the 30-yard line. Here comes again Orbit, and tackle made by Los Angeles again, but this time it is Carter Merciless. That's one of the Merciless brothers in this team. But when are we going to hear Houston Merciless's name in this game? 39, right at the 28-yard line, as Rose is going to set up for a shotgun formation. Rose is stepping back, and he is about to run, headed to the 30, and not enough for a first down, and it's going to 4th and 2 as they're going to punt.
Dang, he definitely had it right there on the outside. Great blocking by Mitchell. He had one more block in front of him, but Mojo Rising comes in for the saving tackle of him picking up the first down. Definitely probably could have got it if he pushed up a little bit further and cut back in.
He would have had it there, but great tackle made by Rising to stop that from happening, as Jacksonville will get their first punt of the game. And this will go, and going to add, that is pressing and tackle, and it's, cannot speak today. So 63 yards per return here on his career so far. And here comes the Rams offense. After a touchdown, after a turnover from the Jaguars for the last possession. But for real, can they get an OG offensive drive instead of like got after an INT here from the Jags? I'm not sure, but we will find out soon enough. We get a 1st and 10 right at the 29-yard line, as Orbit gets it to Troy pressing, as he only rushed for 3 yards, and that's enough for a 2nd down and 7, and a tackle made by Royce Anderson II.
It's hard to believe that we're still in the first half. You know, with the way that this score has been going, you would thought we were in the third quarter or something.
No doubt about it. And there is Kanye Jones with the catch, and that's enough for a first down right at their own 43. And 2 tackles in this game by Alston. So now, 1st and 10 for LA, right at the 43-yard, their own 43-yard line, as Orbit gives it to pressing again, as we reach to a 2-minute warning. 21-10 Los Angeles. Things are turning around after the first quarter. It was 10-7 Jaguars, but now it's 21-10 Los Angeles. And imagine, this is the second quarter. What is the third quarter gonna be like?
Oh, he almost got that.
Oh man.
Settle for a pass deflection, but that would have been a big turn of events if he got that interception there.
Yeah, as I was saying before that play happened, if the second quarters be like, if the first half is like this, what's gonna happen in the second half? Like, are we gonna see more scores for the Rams or something? And speaking of the Rams, I said, here comes the Rams. That's Payne Cash, and he's right at the 24-yard line for the first down.
Peyton and Troy kind of looking like twins out there. Turning on the burners and finding the holes. Great blocking from the O-line to get that get that halfback screen going.
It looks like they're trying out the halfbacks. Yeah, like you said, they're trying to halfback screen with Payne Cash. And well, at practice, it does work a little well. But at the game, as they progress, they're doing so well at this point. Now it's 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line, and the first down mark will be at the 19-yard line. No, 14-yard line. Sorry, and that is Troy pressing with the catch, and that's not enough for a first down. It's 2nd and 10. And it kind of looks like Payne Cash is doing well with the receiving as a running back than pressing.
Yeah, I don't know what Preston was doing there. He was like doing some lateral run and really slowing down instead of going upfield and using that speed.
Orban with a pass, and this is caught by Casey Degree. 1st and goal by the Rams.
Here we go.
As that, we haven't seen Degree since the first quarter, so this is second reception for 34 yards. As we headed to get a 1st and goal at the 6-yard line. But as we look at the replay again, he got carried a lot here by a lot of Jaguars around him. Again, 1st and goal right at the 6-yard line. 1 minute and 1 second left, and we get a timeout by the Rams. And that's their first timeout they waste with 2 remaining.
It's that 101 timeout.
Yeah, timeout 101.
Let's go, D. Man left,
1st and 10 at the 6. Now, 1st and goal, right at the 6-yard line. Orbit. And he got sacked immediately. And it's another timeout by Los Angeles. As now it's 2nd and goal, 56 remaining in the first half. And the ball spotted at the 14-yard line.
I don't know why we're seeing good games in the chat. The game's not even over. It's only the first half.
As Orbit pass, and this is caught by Payne Cash. And only a gain of 3. It's now 3rd and goal. 46 seconds left in this first half. And no, guys, this is not the second half, so there's still more football to come. No GGs whatsoever. As Orbit is looking for someone, and he passes again to Payne Cash. And he got only a gain of 1 and a timeout by the Rams. That's their last timeout of the first half. So they might plan to do a field goal with A.J. Moon to make this 24-14 the 24-10 lead. And yep, they're going to go for a field goal with A.J. Moon. Again, it's another chip shot. Moon with the field goal, and it is good. 24-10. And there's now a 14-point difference between the Rams and the Jags.
Yeah, I think they'll be fine. I mean, they gotta step it up again like they've been doing on defense for the past 2 possessions. Really kind of slowing down this Rams offense to keep them to a field goal. They're only down by 2 scores. That's not a lot in football. Crazy stuff can happen, just like the Rams did on their side. So Jaguars definitely still in this game. We've seen this all time last season. I actually think they have a better team this season and can definitely make some changes after the half and come back out even stronger.
Yep, agree with that, Ty. As we only have 16 seconds left in the first half of this son of a nutcracker game we get. So it's 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line and looks like I don't know, they're about to knee that down, or they're going to go for a run. Yeah, they're going for, nope, they're going to go for play action as Rose got sacked by Carter Marcellus, his first sack of the season. As we headed to halftime, as the Rams lead 24-10, a back and forth game, and now this game is all Los Angeles' favor in London.
Man, Carter Merciless, he just had one goal in mind, get to the quarterback. He did whatever it had to take to get off that O-line and get to the quarterback. As we do come to the halftime, Rams up by 14. There we see the numbers there. Passing yards going to the Rams, rushing yards to the Jaguars. Of course, it's been a tale of turnovers between these 2 teams that's really cost the lead for the Jaguars. And we see Orbit here with a nice rollout and pass to Devin Anthony into the back of the end zone. Orbit talking to Cash, and it's like he loves what he's doing. Coach for the Jaguars trying to get that defense hype. They need them to step it up here in the second half as we get back to the game and finish this off for the second half of this game.
Yeah, absolutely, for sure here. Also here, the Jaguars did lose at week 1 at season 1. That is against Miami. If they lose to Los Angeles, this is going to be the first time in franchise history in the PSL they lose 2 straight week 1s from the seasons.
Yeah, you got a good memory. I did not even know.
Yeah, I've been looking at videotapes every single day, so as the ball headed to Los Angeles, and here it comes, I think pressing, I can't see the number, and he got tackled by a lot of Jaguars, and that's going to be 1st and 10 right at the 30-yard line, and here comes wrong team. Here comes Clover Orbit for the Rams.
Yeah, they're not trying to let Preston get another kick return on them. He does have the first one of PSL history, and they don't want to keep becoming the team that everybody does some history move on.
Yep. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line to start the second half of their season. Orbit is going for a pass, and it is almost caught, but it's deflected by the Jaguar defense.
And that was Royce Anderson. Definitely probably could have turned around and got an interception there. But I guess he just couldn't square up in time. But great defense there to prevent that big first down pickup.
Indeed, and Orbit made a pass caught by Casey Degree, the tight end, and only a gain of 5, and it's going to be 3rd and 5, right at the 35-yard line.
So they're doing exactly what I said they need to do in the second half. Pick it up on defense. Let the Rams struggle on offense because they need to catch up to them with being down by 14. He gets back in the backfield to him for his first sack. That's Thomas, and bringing up a 4th and 10 on the 30-yard line. So definitely something that the Jaguars needed to happen coming out of the locker room and giving their offense another chance at it.
Absolutely, Ty here. Jaguars did step up. They did a good job stepping on their defense. Their coach definitely tell them to step up on defense because they are trailing by 14 points from a surprise attack by the Rams. So now, speaking of the Rams, they're going to punt. And that's a good one. And it is a good and Chapman with return, and they're going to start their first drive of the second half right at the 33-yard line. And here comes DeQuavis Orbit. 11 rushes for 60 yards, no touchdowns, 5.4 yards per carry in this game. As we have more time to spare in the third quarter. And their spot of the ball is at the 33. Jalen Rose will give it to DeQuavis Orbit, and tackle made by Rising. Only a gain of 6. Now we get 2nd and 4 right at the 39-yard line, almost at the 40. As Rose is going for a pass, and this is caught to Randy Orbit, as he got 3 receptions for 42 yards, and the first tackle of his career will go to Hale. As now it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. And Rose is going for a shotgun formation, and he is going for a pass. And it is caught by Max Chapman, and that's enough for another first down, and that's going to be at the Rams 44. And a second tackle by Hale. And again here, this Jags offense is definitely get the tempo right, but they need to find their correct tempo to get to the red zone.
Oh man, I was just going to say, Jaguars definitely getting their tempo going. Right there, he gets stopped for a little 2-yard pickup, but this offense definitely has to get going. They've made some mistakes in the first half. Their coach was saying he wants to come back out even stronger this second half so they can keep up with this Rams offense as the Cuevas pushes forward and picks up the first down. He's got 14 rushes, 79 yards. If they can get this guy going and get him into some open space, the Rams defense definitely needs to watch out.
Absolutely here. Not only I agree with this here. The Rams defense is definitely struggling, but remember, they're Super Bowl runner-ups, and I know for a fact they're not going to back down easily after a run like that here. The Rams could easily bounce back here, but even though they're ahead by 14. As Rose looking for a pass, and it's wide open, and that is Cato, the tight end, the rookie, enough for another first down, and they're at the 12. A great wide open throw by Rose, headed to his rookie tight end for a good first down, as the Rams defense is scratching their heads on what they need to do against this good rookie tight end like this. As we've seen Cole Hewitt's name around the huddle, and we have not heard Cole Hewitt's name at all here since the Miami Dolphins have been shut down here First and 10 at the 12. And here comes DeQuavis Orban. And he is only a gain of only 5 yards. And they're at the 8-yard line. And a second tackle of the season made by Benjamin Kay. Second and 5, right at the 8-yard line. The first down marker spots at the either 3 or 2-yard line. Or that's Rose, caught by Chapman, and is enough for first down? No, it's not. It is 3rd and inches right at the 2.
Well, I definitely hand this off to DeQuavis. Sacer coming in there with another tackle. Right here, 3rd and inches. If you don't get it, I still go for it.
Yep, and here it comes, and that's Orban. Thanks for coming. See you later. Touchdown, Jaguars.
What a great drive by the Jaguars. You thought they were out of it, and they come right back strong. A great defensive stand from them, and then their offense comes back out and answers the call. And touchdown for the Jaguars, bringing them in within 7.
Yep. And like you said, everyone thought that the Jaguars are done for this, but nope. They're coming back. And Pedro Luis is going for the PAT, and this one is good. It is now trailing by a touchdown and an extra point. If the Jags defense make it INT here and depend on Rose and DeQuavis, then it will be a tie football game, if that's going to happen. But now let's see how the Rams defense is going to react after that drive been allowed by the Jaguars. After ahead by 14, now they're ahead by 7. There's Troy pressing on in the end zone, looking to get the kickoff return. Possibly another kickoff return touchdown, which the Jags won't allow this after the first quarter. Pressing at the 20. And tackle right at the 29-yard line. And the last drive for the Rams is they were not successful after 3rd down. And they're going to punt. So now 13-16, 134 yards, 1 touchdown for Kluver Orbit. And now they're trying to find out how can their offense find their tempo with Payne Cash, Troy pressing, and possibly Kai Jones and Casey Degree. As now it's 1st and 10. Almost at the 30-yard line. Orbit gets it to Payne Cash. And only a gain of only 2 yards on the play. And that's enough, and it's now 2nd and 8. Now, Payne's doing well on the receiving game, but the rushing game, not so much. It's 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line as he give it to, again, Payne Cash. And only a gain of 6 yards, and that's enough. 3rd and 2. And the first down marker is at the 39-yard line. So they need to depend on the passing game here to get to Degree, or give it to Connie Jones, or they might depend on Preston and Cash. And again, here comes Payne Cash, right at the 41-yard line, enough for a first down. 6 rushes for night for almost 20 yards. As we look at the scores below, Vikings did defeat the Jets 38-21. Yosef throws for 355 yards. Coming up next is going to be the Raiders versus the Colts, two expansion teams, and the Cincinnati Bengals against the Seattle Seahawks. Seattle did win the close one, 38-28, a 10-point matchup.
Yeah, I meant to change those scores. I ran out of time there, but thank you for letting them know what the score was. Appreciate it.
You're welcome. And Cash got tackled. Loss of the game. Nope. Only 1 yard gain by Cash. And it's now 2nd and 9.
At the 42-yard line. Buddy up. 50, Mike. 50. Let's go. Watch tight. Tight end's right. Watch tight.
All right, now 2nd and 9 coming up as Orban going for a pass. And cut made by Kamara. And that's going to be a 3rd and 4 here with 2 minutes and 10 seconds left in the 3rd quarter.
Uh-oh, that defense has stepped it up for the Jaguars, bringing up a 3rd and 4. Let's see what Orbit has up his sleeves here as he comes out of the shotgun. Dropping back to pass, scanning the field. He's going to dump it off to Devin Anthony. He's met by number 14 in the backfield. That's Bonner again for his 3rd tackle and bringing up a 4th and 5 on the 46-yard line.
Again, yep, it was Barner a rookie coming to this, or he has been played last season?
He was last season. He came in late in the season for the Jaguars. Really didn't hear his name too much, but right now he had 2 back-to-back good plays for the Jaguars to give this ball back right back to the Jaguars offense, who's only down by 7, as we get a nice punt by A.J. Moon out to the 27-yard line. And here comes Jalen Rose and company trying to tie this game back up.
Yep, last try, get that out of my screen, because that's not realistic numbers.
I mean, if you're the Rams, are you worried? Because you see how the Jaguars can step it up here, and, you know, they got their offense clicking. Are you worried as a Rams player?
Well, as a player, yes, but as a coach, you're gonna. If I was a coach of the Rams, I would be more worried because you were ahead 24-10 in the first half, and then here comes the Jaguars or get their tempo going, and they're down by a touchdown on that extra point. If you're the Rams, you need to play aggressive like you did in the last season when you made your Super Bowl appearance. And DeQuavis Orbit with a good run, and it's at the 37-yard line, 44 to go. It's 1st and 10. And Peyton, I'm sorry, and Peyton, no, I did not mock your running game. It's the facts.
Yeah, I mean, not even like from last season, just what they did in the first quarter. The Rams defense definitely put a lot of pressure on the Jaguars offense, but right now they're kind of slacking.
Yeah, Rams defense are definitely slacking after there's Orbit, and there is the tackle, but double tackle here. Carter Merciless and number 21 out of the Rams. Yeah, and that's Houston Merciless. Like I said for the first half, where is Houston Merciless name going to be called? And there it is.
I mean, they said he got 4 tackles, but that's the first time I've seen him. So, but that's the end of the 3rd quarter. Jaguars have the ball, but they're down by 7, trying to push this forward and tie the game up into the 4th quarter. We've got a good one coming. Keep on watching as we enter into the 4th quarter.
Yep, get those 4s in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Get those 4s on the chat. As we get this good game coming up on a Sunday afternoon. Rose going for the pass. Almost intercepted by Mojo Rising.
Yeah, you said earlier we haven't really seen Cole Hewitt involved. We just seen the numbers from Jalen Rose, 9 for 14. So he's really not throwing the ball too much. So that could be the issue. But we see right here he's lined up in the shotgun. Maybe a passing play here. But now he's going to take off the run. He sees the first down marker and gets it. It's hammered by Xavier Cole and Leviticus Cesar after a first down pickup there.
Yeah, Rose is kind of more like reminds me of Kyler Murray in his own prime at Oklahoma University, and now when he drafted to Arizona. he reminds me of that kind of persona here. But he did a good job running this game, running almost every defender out of the Rams roster. So apparently, I think the running game may be the difference here for the Jaguars in this game, besides the passing match. As Rose is going to step out for a pass.
Oh man!
That is almost caught by Randy.
Oh. That was a nice pass, though. That was out to Randy Orbit. He just could not come down because he was hammered in the back of his back and just, he could not come down with it.
That would have been a best dime here. Jeez. Rose, step up for another pass.
You're going to do it again!
And he got Randy Orbit at the 7-yard line. What a 45-yard reception by Randy Orbit. 4 receptions for 87 Buckaroos.
Yeah, he just got right behind all the defenders. Same exact play back to back. This time Randy Orbit gets the release of about 2 or 3 yards in front of the defense and has a nice reception from Jalen Rose.
Absolutely here. It's first and goal at the 7. Rose go for a pass, and this is Kamara with the catch, and they're at the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal.
Uh-oh, they are knocking on the door. Cato with the reception there. Malcolm Ali with the tackle. They are knocking on the door. This is the Quavis Orbit territory to run it in, or even Jalen Rose as they line up in the I formation. He fakes the handoff. He's going to hold on to it. He runs and in for his second touchdown.
Senorita touchdown, Jacksonville.
Oh my goodness. Down by 14. 14 answered in the second half. Coming back to tie it up, pinning this point after. I don't know about y'all, but this game is too exciting. But I do hope it goes over because I can't afford to be sitting here for overtime. But I am enjoying this game. Great game between these two teams.
Yeah, I'm glad you have me in this game. This is already exciting already. Luis with the extra point, and it's now a tie game. Man, after trailing 24-14 to the Rams, who were the runner-up of Super Bowl
I think Cole talked to Jalen and was like, look, I want some receptions, but do what you got to do to get us a win. And that's exactly what Jalen Rose is doing. He's getting the carries, trying to make things happen for this team, and trying to get this win. 24-24, 8 minutes, 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Let's see what this Rams offense has to say about that, because they've been struggling in the second half.
Absolutely here. Absolutely, I agree. Let's see how the Rams offense going to do after now tied. They were ahead 24-10 at the first half, but now they allowed 14 unexpected points in the second half. This is a problem for the Rams so far, and there's pressing. Tackle right at the 24-yard line as Kluver Orbit needs to plan something huge in order to get the comeback in this game. 15-18, only 138 yards, 1 touchdown, and still no interceptions in this season so far to start off. But now, are we gonna see Jacksonville's defense could come alive, or is the Rams going to come back and lead the game again? And here comes Payne Cash, and only a gain of 4 yards on the play. That's going to be 2nd and 6. With clock ticking to less than 8 minutes left. And there's still time remaining for the Rams to come back. Or the Jacksonville defense could make some pressure on it here. A tackle made by Witherspoon here. Here comes Cash, and a tackle by the defense. Great job by Jacksonville to execute and tackle Payne Cash from the spot.
Yeah, it looks like the Rams were trying to do an RPO there. They were all over that play. Either way that they gave it to, if they kept it with the quarterback or handed it off, it was over because the Jaguars defense was there for the tackle, bringing up a 3rd and 7. This Rams offense is not clicking right now.
Nope. They're not clicking at all. Orbit is having trouble for the pass.
Oh!
Oh, man. And that is Kamara with the catch.
How did he catch that? We're going to see the replay here. He was draped in one-handed catch. Wow.
Odell Beckham Jr. on the Jacksonville team here. How in the hell did he do that crap?
I don't know, but it was definitely something the Rams needed.
That was what might be the best catches by far week 1. And here comes Payne Cash, and he got tackled, and it's only a loss of 1. And a tackle made by Jacksonville, number 56, which is not on the roster. And it's now 2nd and 11. Rams are not clicking at all. Payne Cash, I'm sorry, I just said this again. Payne Cash's running game, not so much good in the first game of the regular season. And I don't know for sure. But here it comes. Orbit gets it to Payne Cash again, and supposed to soon, and it's a 1st down.
So Payne Cash getting a lot more carries than Troy Pressing. I wonder why that is, because, I mean, I know Payne Cash is more of a powerhouse running back, and right now you kind of need some of that speed to get to these outside runs from Troy Pressing. So let's see if they switch it up here. It's ticking down with 5 minutes, 43 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And Orbit dropping back to pass. And he's got his man, Casey Degree, on the slant. Nice tight end catch for him. Bringing up a 1st and 10 on the 21-yard line.
Absolutely great catch by the tight end Degree. Very much a good game here. Looking forward to this top being so. So it's now 1st and 10 by Los Angeles right at the Jacksonville 21-yard line, looking to come back.
Oh my goodness!
And it's intercepted. Intercepted by Jacksonville. And right at the 34-yard line.
I mean, we kind of seen it happen in slow motion. Orbit kind of threw off the back of his foot, wasn't really settled there, and we're going to take another look at it. You see him throwing on the run, just could not really settle for that pass, trying to get it out there to Payne Cash, and it was a turnover. And Jaguars are set up in great field position for a leading score.
Yeah, I agree here. It was a pass to Payne Cash, but again, it's intercepted. So now Rose, 11 for 17, 157 yards, no touchdowns, and interception here. And it kind of looks like this game could run away go to the Jacksonville Jaguars. It looks like they're really about to come back at this game. And here we go. 1st and 10. Right at the 34-yard line. Rose looking for a pass. And he is about to run. And it's only a gain of only 8. 1st, 2nd, and 2. Great run by Jalen Rose on the first play on the drive. After an INT, almost would have been a pick 6. And it's now 2nd and 2. And here comes the name Cole Hewitt. First catch as a Jaguar. 1st and 10.
I cannot believe that was his first catch out of this whole entire game. But it was a great read for a nice first down pickup there. Hopefully they can get him a little more involved into this game.
Absolutely. I never thought Cole Hewitt will never get a God-forsaken catch in this game until this moment. He gets a catch, only for 1 reception for 6 yards. Good read, but now it's 2nd and 6, right at the 16-yard line. I missed that play already, so we get 2nd and 6. Rose might be gonna give it to Orbit here. Yep, they're giving it to Cuevas Orbit, and off he goes.
Oh my God!
Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Yeah, he deserves that dance right there because that was amazing. He made a man miss on the tackle, number 92, and kept juking and jiving and goes in for the touchdown. Here we go. We see it again. 92 Stern with the missed tackle. Can't wrap him up. And the Cuevas Orbit dancing in the end zone after that much-needed touchdown.
Without a doubt, yes. But this is a very good game here for the Rams. I mean, not Rams, for the Jaguars. They coming back after a 24-10 trail in the first half. But look at this. This Jags team is very good. And I expected to see they're going to progress very well in the time being.
Yeah, coming from only winning 2 games last season to coming in here, showing off here, it would be very disappointing to see them lose if the Jaguars slack up a little bit here. But the Rams definitely still have opportunity. Plenty of time on the clock, 3 minutes, 18 seconds left. And just would be very disappointed if the Rams can't come away with this win. But they definitely got to watch out for this dude. He's definitely looking for a kick return again as the Jaguars kick it off.
Yeah, indeed here as the Jags are kicking off. And here comes pressing here from past the 20. Had a tackle right at the, I believe, the 27-yard line, if I'm not mistaken. So, here comes Orbit. And now Los Angeles need like a game plan when it comes to, I mean, they need a game plan here to get back in this game. And they just made an INT. That's Orbit's first interception in the season here at this point. So
I think they just need to settle down. Like, give Orbit some great reads, some great easy reads, make their way down the field, keep moving the chains. Just take your time throwing it. Or do plays like this. I mean, he had a great running lane, picks up the first down. That's his first rush today for 14 yards. We're so used to seeing Orbit hold on to the ball. This time he actually makes a good read and picks up the first down for him. But like I was saying, just give him some time. O-line needs to step it up. Let him have time to make his reads and let him make some easy reads down the field.
Absolutely agreed with that. So we get a 1st and 10 Orbit for a pass, and it is a great catch to come here. That is Darren Kamara with the catcher. 4 receptions for 46 yards. And so far, this game is going to get intense. More has to come here besides we talk about the Jags coming back, but the Rams are finding their tempo as well. As we headed to 1st and 10 at the Jaguars 45-yard line, 2:35 to go. As Orbit going for a pass, caught by number 88. which I think he's yep,
Devin
Devin Anthony.
Anthony.
Yep, I knew that.
Now, Devin Anthony has 3 receptions, 22 yards. Devin Anthony was a big target for the Rams last season. Right now, we're not seeing too much from him. I expect that to change here in this fourth quarter. Let's see him go on a streak route and just use his height advantage and get the receptions. We do see him at the top of the screen. He keeps coming down the slant, so they pass it out to Peyton, who looks like he fumbled out of bounds, but he does pick up the first down and bring us to the 2-minute warning.
All right, so 2-minute warning, 31 seconds. Are the Rams going to score, or they might cause a turnover and the Jags might seal the deal? That's the one question that is going to go to everyone's mind right now at home. Orbit for the pass, and here that's Casey Degree, the tight end. Only a gain of 5, 150 remaining in the second half to this whole game.
I think Orbit heard me about the just take your time, run the clock down, and just make some easy throws. Keep moving the chains. You have nothing to worry about right now.
And there is the catch. Devin Anthony right at the 2-yard line. They might tie the game with first and goal at the 2.
Yeah, I mean, just hand it off to one of your running backs. Don't really matter which one. And just keep pushing it in if you don't get in.
First and goal at the 2-yard line. Orbit going for the pass to the end zone.
Oh!
Touchdown, Los Angeles. Devin Anthony, his second one of the game.
Yeah, I told you, Devin Anthony, he's got the height advantage. He looks like a big tight end, but he plays wide receiver. And the player's just going through the back of the end zone. But nice toe tapping drag in for the touchdown. And just, wow, great play by him. Great read from Orbit. And pinning the point after. They're going to tie this up, but we do get a booth review.
And I still think that's a touchdown.
Yeah, I agree. It's definitely a touchdown. He had both feet in. He dragged it. And it wasn't until the end until he was out of bounds. But definitely has to be a touchdown.
Yeah, possibly. Yep, they still call us a touchdown.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
Knew that's coming. It's still a touchdown, and they're going to tie this game here. The first week of football for the Rams and the Jags may be headed to overtime here. If not, Jacksonville needs to play aggressively on offense in order to get a game-winning touchdown or a field goal for this matter.
I mean, both teams have all 3 timeouts left. We've seen the Rams make some turnovers from the Jaguars, and we also seen the Jaguars march the ball down the field. So this game is definitely going to come down to the end of the wire between these two teams, and we got to see which team is going to come on top. Either Rams get a turnover or Jaguars march the ball down the field.
Yeah, as you just say here, yep. Rams may get a turnover, or the Jaguars can get the tempo going. And here comes Orbit with the return with 1 minute left. 1 minute left in this game.
Yeah, either way it goes, whichever team loses is going to have a chip on their shoulder this entire season. I know whichever team loses or wins, they cannot wait for their next matchup against these two teams, because this was just such a great game and definitely a well-needed first game of the week 1 for these two teams.
Absolutely here, and Rose is going for a shotgun formation, looking for a pass, and this one is caught to DeQuavis Orbit. 56 remaining at the 29-yard line.
And there goes the kicker goal line right there. And like I said before, these two teams are in the same division. So this game is a big one, even though it's the first game. But this can definitely tail to tail when the playoffs comes. And both teams need this win, but only one's going to get it. Let's see who.
Yep. And Rose is going for another pass. Caught this time to Cato, the tight end. 50 seconds and counting. As he got 3 receptions for 34 yards. And a tackle made by Hale. With only 40 seconds left at the 39-yard line, 1st and 10. And they're going for a no huddle situation here. As Rose is going for a deep pass. Wide open! Randy Orbit with the catch. Had a timeout call by I think, Los Angeles.
You see the red line on the field. They are now in field goal range for their kicker. All they got to do is kind of melt this clock down. And I would just settle for a field goal kick here. Give it to your man, DeQuavis Orbit. Let him run it out and kick the field goal. Save your timeouts. But let's see here. Hopefully they don't make any mistakes.
DeQuavis Orbit with a great run. Timeout made by Jacksonville. That's their second timeout. And they're at the 21. They're way past field goal range. I think until they get to until like 4th down or whatever, or 3rd down, they possibly gonna go for a field goal. I don't know. But with 24 seconds left in this game, as Orbit is going for the run, and it's 1st and goal. I do not think this is going to be a field goal game. This is kind of more like be a touchdown game here, but they need to use a timeout. Yep, I mean they need to use a timeout here.
Yeah, they will. They're going to wait for this clock to tick down to like 2 seconds left and call the timeout and send their kicker out.
And there is a timeout by the Jaguars.
But I'm sure the Rams are going to call a timeout too to try to ice this kicker.
I don't know here, but if they do, then it might be a must-need move here for the Rams here to get to overtime. But if it's not, Jags will seal it. And there is a timeout by the Rams. They ice the kicker.
All right, so big kick here for the rookie kicker on the Jaguars to win this game with 2 seconds left, and a great comeback from them. They do call that timeout to try to ice them as we sit here and wait patiently to see what it's going to be. Kick is up.
Lewis for the kick is up.
It is good.
And it's good.
Oh my God.
Win. Jaguars win. Their first week 1 win in their franchise.
Wow, what a comeback from the Jaguars, keeping the Rams shut out in the second half and came back from a 14-point deficit. We see K9 and Jalen Rose, both of them actually the GMs for the teams, as they pose for the picture. There you have it, Jaguars on top 34-31. And Jaguars get their first win of the season against a conference opponent. And just a great game between these two. Stick around for the stats. Definitely appreciate you guys even coming in and watching this game early. As I go through these stats, get the screenshot, and we'll move on to the next game. Give me about 20 minutes or so. Thank you, Thomas, for your commentary. Hope you're here for the second one.
I am definitely going to commentate the second game. I cannot wait to see these two expansion teams going on here. Colts and the Raiders. You're definitely going to count me in. I'm going to commentate that game as well.
So you use the 1K points. You just cash them in and you get upgrade points. You get about 3 upgrade points per 1,000 points. And then for the next upgrade, I will have them in there for that. So cash them in while you're here and come back for the next stream to get some more points. Great game between the Rams and the Jaguars. Definitely, I couldn't even get my stuff together. I had to come back and watch it. But I'm definitely going to get my stuff together for this game. So just give me a minute. I got to take some screenshots of these and we'll be back for the second game.
Yep. Looking forward to the second game. But this game here, I don't know what to say about this one. Rams are playing their best football, but they just choked in the second half after leading 24-10. Jaguars may be the comeback team of the year at this point after season 2.
Yeah, I gotta agree with you. Definitely a good comeback from them. To shut them out in the second half was just amazing. They had no score.
Yeah, this game is going on their part. Very happy, very proud of both teams are playing their best. I would say congrats to the Jaguars on playing their best football as possible. And next week, I'm looking for some expectations for this team. If they who is their opponent for week 2?
I do not know. I have not memorized the schedule.
Yeah. Okay, but whoever they're facing, I do think Jacksonville may be the strong team here on the schedule.
But these two teams, they get to see each other 2 more times in this season, I believe, since their conference. But I know they cannot wait to play each other again. It's going to be a way different story the next time they see each other.
Absolutely. I'm looking forward to see these two fight it out again, whatever they're going to play here. But, yeah, this is a very good game here. No doubt. This has to be game of the year for season 2. But apparently, we still got more games to come over the few weeks. So,
yeah, 13 weeks of action. We're down 1 week. So 12 more to go, plus the playoffs. So exciting time in PSL. That if you're not in here, you definitely want to be in here.
Yep.
It's kind of funny though. Jaguars got a little quiet when they were down by 14, but they came back on them and they started talking again.
Yeah, true.
So you guys will be able to see y'all's stats on the website. Just give me some time to put these last 2 games in. Probably won't be until Monday evening, but the first 2 games should be on there already. So alright, we'll see you guys in a little bit. I'm going to get the next game set up, and we'll see you then. Peace.